Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ricky Rebel Unfiltered. I am live here at MB Studio Productions in Westlake Village, the fabulous MB Studio Productions. This studio is amazing, you guys. They have everything you need to film your live streams. You could do music videos here, commercials, movies. The cameras are incredible. The lighting's perfect. The background's perfect. Come over here if you need to shoot, all right? And tell them Ricky Rebel sent you. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a really special show. I have been very busy performing lately. I just did OC Pride on Saturday. It was amazing. Shout out to Anthony. It was Anthony and friends, and I was one of the friends that he invited on stage. So we're really grateful for that. I had a great time. And Kenzie and Empress and Neutron and all of these amazing artists that I'm meeting, I'm collaborating with, and wanting to bring opportunity to, like, collectively, so that we all grow as a team. And it's not just about me, right? It's about us, and really capturing the spirit that we have, the artistry, and kind of elevating each other upward. That is what I've been up to lately, which is a lot different than when I first started performing. When I first started, it was not that. That was not the case. And I had to get, bitch slapped a lot. And it came to the point where I'm like, okay, it has to be about community. It has to be about friends. And what's the point of doing this if your friends are not on stage with you at the same time, growing together? And so, without further ado, I really want to introduce two friends of mine that we have a special announcement for you. I'm not even going to announce it. I want April Diamond to announce it, okay? Because it's something that she's been really working hard on, a Las Vegas situation. So we have April Diamond, and we also have co-headliner Robert Rene, pop singers, pop artists, pop divas. We're inviting them onto the stage.
Hey, Ricky.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up, you
Robert.
guys?
Good
You guys
morning.
are
Good morning.
beautiful. Welcome
What's
to the
happening, you
show.
guys?
Well, I just wanted to make this big announcement. We're live on Facebook, on YouTube, and X. Hey, guys, if you're watching this, give us some likes, some comments, and share this live broadcast, and gift if you can. We really appreciate gifts on YouTube. Super chats, they're called.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's go. April Diamond, I
Let's
want
go.
you to announce this special thing we've got going on.
Yes, I am very excited to announce. I've been posting about it. I just came back from Vegas, setting up all of the things that need to happen to put together the show of the year. Incredible show. It's called Diamond Rebel Renee. 3 headliners coming to Las Vegas, Dust Las Vegas, just minutes around the corner from the Sphere and down the street from the Strip. You're going to see 3 incredible performers, myself, my dancers, Ricky Rebel, and Robert Rene, who's currently headlining the Pride shows. He's coming to Vegas with us, and we're going to have one incredible show. Everyone is so excited. And the support is incredible. Thank you, Las Vegas. They love us.
Yay, I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
I'm
We
so
So
love
tell them
excited.
the date and where they can get tickets and whatnot.
Yes, so you can go to Dust Las Vegas, so dustlv.com, or I think it's written out dustlasvegas.com. It's also on my Instagram. You'll see the flyer there. Just go to Dust Las Vegas. It's on the main page. Buy tickets here. It's $15. There's no parking fee. And if you know anything about Vegas, when you go to resorts, you pay to park and all of this stuff. And you don't have to do that here. You just get to roll up and enjoy the show and get there early because it's going to be packed. It's going to be packed and double packed with a line around the corner. But get to know us now, buy your tickets now, and get in there because they can only hold a certain amount of people.
Amazing. Let's show them the flyer here. I'm on your Instagram page.
There she is.
Yes.
There she is.
Woot woot.
There it is.
There it is.
I love it. I love it. April Diamond. It's called Diamond Rebel and Renee, live at Dust Las Vegas,
Very exciting.
east of
Yes.
the Sphere. It's Saturday, October 11th at 9:30 p.m. through 11:30
Yes.
p.m. It's a late night performance with Recklix, hosted by
Yes.
JC Lopez, and the opener is D Hawkins.
That's right.
Awesome.
D. Hawkins will be opening our show. He's an amazing new artist. He has a new song out and he's going to be performing. Wonderful guy, lives here in LA, is traveling to Vegas to open our show. He's also into fashion. He opened for Fashion Week and some other great performances. So he's going to be incredible. You guys are going to love him. He's fabulous and he always looks amazing. Like, I have to step up my fashion because he's going to be super fashionable. And Ricky, you're going to be fashionable,
Yeah.
because Ricky in the swag, and Robert, you same.
Yeah.
Like, Robert, I love your shows. You're killing it on the Pride Tour, and I loved that Matrix long jacket that you wore at your last show. I
So
love
good.
that.
Yeah, it'll be coming with me to Vegas, I think. So
I love that.
That
Yeah.
vibe.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing. So you guys, we're bringing dancers, we're bringing costumes, and
Yes.
our music. So
Yes.
let's talk about our set. April, what songs are you going to perform?
So
What
I'm
are you
going to be
planning on
performing
doing?
all of my single releases. I'm going to be performing Lose Control, which was the Billboard hit that charted on the Billboard Dance Chart to number 27. So I'm going to be performing
Amazing.
that. It looks amazing. I'm going to be performing my newest single that is it's up on Spotify, but it's not fully released yet, but you're going to get to see it. It's called I Got a Secret. And then I
Ooh,
will
I like the
perform
title.
my national radio hit, I Got the Music in Me, which is the one that spent 24 weeks on national radio, and they're still playing it in multiple markets around the country. So I'm going to perform that with my dancers. And then also Feel So Good, as you guys see posted. That was my second national radio hit. And there's more hits coming. But it's very exciting. And, I was with my dancers last night and they're so excited. They're like, "We're going to Vegas. How are we getting to Vegas? What are we doing? What are we going to do? We're there." I said, "We're going to rehearse and perform." After that, we have been asked. I didn't tell you guys this, but there's an opportunity to do the after party at one of the big nightclubs, and I'll tell you guys about that
Oh,
soon. But we
exciting.
even get to go up into the DJ booth and hang out, so it's going to be fun.
Nice.
So
Cool.
yeah, it's going to be a great set, and this is one thing I want to emphasize to people that are watching. It's not often that you get three headlining artists in one show, right? And you get to hear all their hits, and it's kind of a big deal. And to come into a small venue and to get to know us, one on one, and to really, it's an intimate kind of setting. So get in there while you can, because this is an incredible show and it's likely that we'll do more shows. Let's see how this one goes, but I think there will be more in the future.
Yeah, amazing. How
Yeah.
about you, Robert? What are you planning on performing?
Yeah, so as you know, a lot of my music and my performances kind of are inspired by like the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Janet is still a huge influence in my performance.
Major.
Anytime I bring performance to anywhere, it always has those vibes of the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So I'll be singing some of my songs, Promises. I'm going to put some mashups in there, do a Lipa mashup along with one of my songs.
Ooh,
A little bit of surprises. My Pride song that I released, has 10 million views on YouTube. I don't know if you guys saw that. It has 10.
Woo!
amazing.
It's my Pride song and it's so special to me. So we're going to be performing that.
Wow.
We're also been cooking up sort of an 80s retro Halloween type show.
Mm-hmm.
I have the title for it, but I'll talk about it later once I talk about it in my social media. So we're
Yeah.
going to get a little clip of that for the Club Dust. So it'll be all mashups of normally the 80s songs that you kind of hear during Halloween, like Tainted Love and things like
Yeah.
that. There'll be these
Yeah.
little fun little spooky vibes for a couple of the songs. And so it's going to be a lot of everything that I love to present
That's
to.
fun. I love that.
Perfect. Perfect for Vegas, right? They love
Yes.
that.
What about you, Ricky? What are you doing?
I am doing my Billboard Top 40 record, Boys and Sometimes Girls, of
I love
course.
that song.
Thank you. It's my favorite too.
I
And
love
then
it.
I'm doing the other Billboard Top 40 record, If You Were My Baby. And then I had to delve into my collection of records. I've had like 4 albums. So it was really difficult
Wow.
for me to pick the songs that would fit the vibe for Vegas, but also fit like where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
So I settled in on like Veronica. I played it for the dancers, and they really love Veronica.
That's a
So
great song. I love it.
thank you. So that one made the cut, and a few other ones I'm going to leave as a surprise, kind of some oldie ones and a couple
Nice.
new ones too. But Yeah, I'm really excited, and I love your dancers, by the way. We want to give them a shout out
They love
by
you. They
name.
asked, when do we get to rehearse with Ricky again?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I like that we're combining, the two elements together,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. Have you guys ever been to the Sphere? Have you been there?
Yeah,
You have?
I have been to the Sphere. I wasn't there for the shows because every time there's shows, I either have rehearsals or I have meetings, or because there's a lot of entertainment people I'm meeting with, or I have interviews because I'm doing Live with April Diamond on a streaming channel called Hey Vegas TV, and they're soon to be start promoting our show. I think today or the next couple of days they're going to be promoting our show as well.
Perfect.
So yeah, and so but I definitely like we need to go perform at the Sphere, I think.
Yeah, with those big screens. Didn't you watch Backstreet Boys, Robert? I thought I
Yeah,
saw in your stories.
gosh, yeah, that was amazing. You weren't even looking at the Backstreet Boys at that point. It was just like the visuals.
It's crazy that the level of artistry that is just growing and growing due to AI and
Yeah.
technology, and I'm just really excited for the future and
I mean,
what.
it was a crazy
Yeah,
experience. It was a little bit overwhelming. You're just kind of like don't
really.
know, and you're just sort of just wind effects and just like you're literally. But the only thing I didn't like is the fact that I wasn't watching the boys. I wasn't watching. I was forgetting
Is it
that they.
too much?
Yeah, because there's so much stimulation going on. That was the only thing. I think it could be a little bit like a distraction, but it was still there. It was an amazing show. Amazing show.
Oh, it's incredible. There's so much buzz going on about that show. I was interviewing on my interview show, Live with April Diamond on Hey Vegas. I interviewed Johnny Katz, Johnny
Mm,
Katsalamides yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah,
He is the columnist for the Las Vegas Review Journal. He reviews all the entertainment. He's very
amazing.
well known. He's an award-winning journalist, and he's a guy with swag that could be calling up Bruno Mars right now and be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Let's go have lunch." I'm like,
I love it.
"Invite me,
Awesome.
please."
Yeah,
Um, but he was there and he reviewed like the first couple of their residency and posted it, and I reposted it because it's incredible. So what a way to come back is what I thought.
that's what I said.
And then
Mm,
my next thought was it's time for the next gen of artists to show up in Vegas and start making some noise and start bringing the music. I think Vegas is ready for what it is we're doing. Vegas is ready for a new batch of artists and performers to come out there and really put together a kick-ass show.
Yeah.
I agree 100%, and my mom agrees as well.
Hi,
Mama Rebel.
mom.
Mama Rebel's in the chat right now. She's asking a
Mama
question.
Rebel's here. Hi.
Mama Rebel says, "Hi everyone. Two
Oh,
questions. Nearby hotels close to the venue. I think she wants to go. This is her kind of saying she wants to go. And can
Yeah,
music videos be simultaneously shown during the show, during the set?
you can.
oh, like
Yeah.
visual.
So sorry. Go ahead, Robert.
No, like you are you talking about visuals? Yeah, is that what you're
Yeah, visual art. And
okay?
the answer to that is yes. There will be LED walls,
Okay.
Oh yeah,
wall
there's a
in the
huge screen
background.
behind us. I'm going to be playing my videos and my graphics, and I know Ricky, you have them, Robert, you have them. So it's going to be an amazing visual show as well. So we have that, we have the dancers, we have the whole thing. It's an incredible show. People don't realize how incredible it's going to be.
Amazing.
I'm a rebel. Good question, because I was going to ask that later.
Yeah, so nearby
Yeah.
hotels, I guess what we can do is just
There are a couple that are nearby the Sphere. Anything around the Sphere,
around
like
Sphere.
near the Bellagio, like there's a nice hotel called the Tuscany, and it's like suites, and it's very reasonably priced, and it's really close. And anything around near the Tuscany suites is just right around the corner from Dust.
Mm, okay.
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
You seem like
multiple
you're
other
a
places.
Vegas, like, connoisseur, like, you
I
understand
got.
it.
We're
I've
always
been
in.
going to Vegas back and forth so much
Yeah.
lately because of my show. My show Live with April Diamond is #1 on Hey Vegas TV. So I'm like,
Wow, congrats. When are we
thank
gonna be
you.
on that show?
Yeah, we should, we'll be able to go and do an interview there on Hey Vegas. So as soon as you
Yeah,
guys are out there, we'll, arrange for an interview, and actually
fantastic.
I'll go back there and I'll bring you guys in and we'll do an interview and we'll post it and
I love it.
So we
talk
got
about
some
what we're
comments
doing.
here from Argentina. Argentina. Hello, Ricky, April, and Robert. Greetings from Argentina. Thank
Wow.
you,
Greetings.
Vivian444. So where can people buy tickets if they want to buy tickets to come to the show?
Yes, you can go to dustlasvegas.com and it says buy tickets here. So when you click on dustlasvegas.com, you'll see immediately our picture and buy tickets here. And that's how it goes. It's super simple. It's on my stories. It's on your stories. It's on the flyer. Just, message us on our IG and we'll post the links. But it's up on dustlasvegas.com. Thank you to JC Lopez, who's going to be hosting our show. And there is no parking fee. There is no resort fee. You just pull up and, you have your ticket and that's it. And I would highly suggest getting there early because it's going to be packed.
Woohoo!
Great.
Yeah.
Bring her good
Mama
vibes.
Rebel. Mama Rebel says so perfect with 3 exclamation points.
Yes.
She's excited. Yeah, the Rebel Mafia and we've been working on a residency. It's been a dream of mine for a very long time.
Yeah.
2017, I think we were working on it. It was called Rebel with a Cause, the show.
That's cool.
And we went around, we did the whole, process and it's no joke, right? Getting this like to lift off the ground,
Right.
but it didn't work out. But like I'm excited
Well,
for,
it's sometimes it's a timing thing, it's
Yeah.
timing, it's a lot of things. And then, we're in the running to do Pride in Vegas too. So they are considering us as well. And in fact, if they're not watching now, they will be sent this video. And so we're encouraging you guys, don't bypass the best show in Vegas that's coming to Dust. I mean,
we're gonna
seriously.
give it everything
Already-
we've got. I think my show's gonna be a little bit inspired by Showgirls.
Oh,
Yeah. What were you gonna say,
Yeah.
Robert?
I was gonna say we already have it ready, so just tell us when to be there.
Yeah, we're ready to go. Let's do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll bring and you guys, and that one of the reasons I put this together because we, like you said, Ricky, and you said it really well, and that is that combine the efforts and give people like an amazing show that they would pay $150 $250 for not even that, and you get 3 headliners all in one, boom, with Billboard hits and national radio hits, and it's like we're all headlining and doing all these things, so you guys are getting something all at once. It's just I just know that people are still, even though we're telling them this, they're still going to be blown away.
Too, and everyone's
It's going to be incredible.
for everybody too.
What'd you say, Robert? You cut out.
Yeah, everybody's styles are different too. So like there's something for everybody. Everyone can kind of resonate with certain someone's sounds. So I think that's really cool part as well. We're not all
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I think so
Love that.
too. I think so too. And Vegas is ready for us. Vegas is ready for us. So yeah, so dustlasvegas.com. Buy tickets, there they can buy right now. There are what just went on sale were there are 3 or 4 booths in the front where you can buy the booths for 4 to 5 people, and you'll get some appetizers with that. So if you hurry up and buy those now, you'll be able to sit in the front and be really close and have a really comfortable seat, but those are going to go fast. So make sure you buy those now.
I love it.
I'm going to present the website on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Event tickets. Okay, look at that. We're right on the top. You were not lying about that. dustlasvegas.com.
There you go.
Event tickets.
There we are, baby.
And all you got to do is click the link here.
Correct.
Get tickets. And it takes you to another place to buy tickets. Fantastic. Makes it super easy. And yeah, I mean, do we want to talk about how long we've been doing at this game? Just to give people an idea of, in the making.
Yeah.
This show is in the making. By the way, we have a fan comment here. A Rebel is saying, Sierra Ward, are you going to visit the UK for a tour? The Lowry is waiting for you.
Yes.
Love that.
Listen, I've had requests for my songs to start playing in radio stations and different places there in the UK and London, and they're just waiting. So waiting for a couple of things to finally kick in. But yeah, it's coming. And
Perfect.
same for you, Robert. All of these songs should be playing in the UK. This is the stuff they love. This
Yeah.
is definitely a European, dance music
Friendly.
groove.
European friendly show.
Yes.
Sierra Ward says we have a hotel called Premier Inn in the UK. Ace Breakfast, she said.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
It sounds really fun. I haven't been in the UK for a minute. I bought this shirt wildly in London with my mom when I was on tour
Nice.
in Europe. That's
Nice.
crazy that she's mentioning all that in 2018.
Hmm.
Deborah Godinez, Mama Rebel says, this is the way artists did it years ago. Multiple great artists on the bill. Super smart.
Yes.
Remember how they did that? They
Yep.
all came together, the Motown crew.
Yeah, exactly.
Diana
Yeah,
Ross
that
with all the
this is
other.
how it's done. But this is how people, and our followings, and we all, they all get to be exposed to all of us because, you know, that's kind of, I feel like that's how it was back in the day when there were like a lot of artists on the charts at one time, or a lot of people on the radio and all of that, and then multiple artists were being promoted at the same time. So I'm excited for those days. I'm not saying that that doesn't happen now, but I just feel like you know, there needs to be, artists need to kind of join together and we need to put our stuff out there more in a bigger way so people can find it.
Yeah.
It
There's
reminds me of when I started the Rebel Mafia. It reminded me of like I wanted it to be a collective, like of rappers. You know how rappers do it? They
Hmm.
like 50 of them. They all go out together, and, and they're not a group.
Yeah,
It's Nicki Minaj and blah 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 blah. It's
right.
they're all their own entity, but they're able to work together to rise up.
I love that.
Yeah,
combined. I mean, that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? It's like that's going to get you further than just trying to go alone. And I feel like everyone's just trying to be the best of their genre. And it's like you can all go together and make a lot of money doing what you love, sharing the roles. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sharing, and a lot of people are forgetting that. But they say everything that old is new. I think that new way is coming back. So we're bringing it
I
back.
agree.
amazing. So
Yeah.
let's talk about our journeys, shall we?
Yeah.
April, you first.
Yeah.
Like, how and why did you start?
Robert, you go first.
Okay,
Oh,
Robert, you go first.
yeah. Well, I've been dancing all my life, right? I was been an entertainer in that way, where taking classes and doing gigs. Me and Ricky worked together in our Disney days as well. But I didn't really start getting into the music world until the pandemic. And there was a shift in the dancing, and maybe you can agree with some of this stuff, Ricky, where I was kind of falling out of love with dance and music and singing, for like musicals and things like that, because everybody wanted me. You have to sing a certain way, you have to dance a certain way, you have to dress a certain way, you have to look a certain way when you go to these auditions. And I was falling out of love with all that stuff because it wasn't, I was always having to conform or turn into what they wanted. So I was like, how do I fall back in love with music, dance, and singing again? And all that. So I was like, I just make my own lane, make my own music, make my own dancing, make my own style. Look at, this is my little guy. This is me, my little duck.
How cute. He's
Like,
a
I love,
ducky.
I love that.
yeah. Like I want to start making my own brand and my own music that makes me want to move and makes me want to choreograph, that kind of thing. So I was like,
Bravo.
let's go for it. And then I had a manager that told me, hey, you should go and do some stuff solo, because I was at that time doing background stuff, background dancing and background singing for another band. And I brushed him off because I didn't think it would ever happen, but here we are. 5-6 years later. So I haven't been in the singing game that long, but it's been about 6 years, and I'm happier than I've ever been. Even when I thought I was at my happiest dancing, I'm beyond that. I'm so much more happier doing this. And so I'm kind of glad I started falling out of love with what I was doing before, because it brought me here. So
That's fantastic. We have some crazy stories, don't we? At Disney.
yeah. Remember when somebody stepped on your finger and broke your finger in the backstage?
No, I totally forgot that. I don't think about that ever.
Sorry.
That's
My
right.
poor
You guys were at Disney
pinky.
together. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stepped on my pinky when I was stretching.
Yeah.
And I was livid. Remember, Robert?
I remember. And the thing is, we always made it a joke about you too, because what happened was, if you don't mind me saying this, Ricky, it was just funny. So somebody stepped on his hand, and I guess it broke his finger. And the only thing he said after that was, "I had plans." Oh my god! So ever since then, that's
oh my god, that's so funny.
joke.
No.
These are things I've never heard. That's incredible.
No, but it's true because
He's all, "I had plans." I'm like, what?
well, I wanted the perfect line for my fingers,
Oh,
and he fucked up my line.
how dare him?
How dare he? Now this one's perfect, right? But
He was after your
this
face.
will always be a little bit crooked and bent. I'm like, how dare he? Oh, I made that poor boy feel so bad.
I don't even remember who it was.
I don't remember. He was just a really nice boy. He was like really shy. really sweet, and I just ripped his head off, made him feel like poop.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was so
I
funny.
hear that. That was my
But
only one story I have with. I mean, that I always remember from it. Oh my
I'll never forget. And then I had to go to rehab. I had to learn how to do all that stuff. And that's what kind of taught me how to do Pilates and become an instructor, a Pilates instructor.
very
Because I
cool.
couldn't go to the gym anymore and like do all the stuff that I was doing with the weights because you have to grip all the way and hold on
Yeah,
tight. But
right.
but in Pilates, you could do everything like this with the ropes and with
Mhm.
the bar. So that's how I became an instructor and everything to
Oh,
continue to work
Oh,
out.
the
It's weird.
journeys that everyone has.
The journey, the journey. Let's talk about your journey now, April Diamond. When did you start
Uh,
and why did you start being an artist?
yeah, my journey is because I was a vocal performance major in college, and then I was going to be a voice coach, which I did become, and I am a voice coach, but like it didn't just end there because once I graduated college, I met my producer and he's like, why don't you put some, dance music out there and some pop hits? Let's do it in the pop world. And I'm like, well, I was thinking of more like, Christian music or whatever, because I grew up singing gospel, right?
Mm,
So gospel music was like the thing. And for me, because I grew up singing that, but I sang everything. My mom always had like an incredible, like, she had a record collection, right? She had Diana Ross, she had the Beatles, she had Donna Summer, she had the
mm,
Bee Gees. But when she played that Donna Summer record when I was a kid, I was like, who is that?
right,
I want to be like that, like, because Donna Summer grew up singing gospel music and she's a legend. She was a legend.
right.
And my journey was through college. I was working with artists and doing vocal coaching, and then I met my producer, so I started making music, and we, instead of finishing the album at the beginning, we decided to chart a single. And I was like, chart a what? Like, I didn't even know what he was talking about. And 2 or 3 years later, after working really hard, we got a song on the Billboard chart. So it was incredible. I was just like, wow, who
Amazing.
and I remember getting the phone call. I was with my family up in Big Bear, and they were like, my producer called me and said, hey, you're number 46 on the Billboard dance chart. And I said, what? I was like, really? Lose
Wow.
control finally, hit. And so I was explaining it to my family, and they're like, everybody's sitting having their coffee. They're like, oh, okay, cool. Your
Wow.
daughter just made history, but they don't,
Hello.
people
Yeah.
yeah.
don't understand, those moments, because it's kind of, it's, I mean, as an independent artist, to be able to do that is like, a miracle of God. Thank you. And
Yeah.
so that was my, thumbs up to be like, okay, it's time to go all in. And then we started working on more singles. And then after that, COVID hit, and we were like, oh, wait, we were just about to perform. And, you guys know, COVID was like kind of kicked us all out of commission for like 3 years or so.
Yeah.
And then we came back with the national radio hits. So that was incredible. And
Who produced it?
I'm blessed
Who
that
produced it?
that was David Longoria, Del Oro
David
Music.
Longoria. There we
Yeah.
go. Did he cut both of those records?
Yeah. Yeah. He and Robert Eibach,
And Robert. I
Robert worked
love
on the
Robert.
remixes. Yeah. Robert's great. A lot of good remixers, helped push the record. I Got the Music in Me was a remake, and that song went crazy on radio. People loved it, and
Mm,
were requesting it all day long, and went to number one. It stayed there for 6 weeks on 8 national new music radio charts. And I was
wow.
like, wow, with a high school show choir.
Well,
Because,
your
I
voice is
trained.
incredible. You have a very big, booming, soulful
Thank you.
voice, and it's not overpowering. You're not showing off because a lot of great singers out there. Christina, I'm just kidding. Um, they
I love
belt.
her, but I
I
can't
love her
even,
too, but I
she
feel
can't
like
keep up with her own ad libs too. That's her hobby.
I just feel like there are people who sing to show off, and there are people
Yeah.
who sing because it's
Well,
coming from a soul place, and I'm not saying that's Christina because I know she's very vulnerable in certain moments of her vocals, but
I love
sometimes
her.
I feel like I can hear a vocalist and I'm like, that person's definitely not showing off. They're just
I'll be right
absolutely
back.
beautiful. Like Donna Summer, for instance. Like,
Oh
who
yeah.
are your who are your like inspirations,
Yes.
Robert?
I like I said.
Who inspired you?
I've always been inspired by the. I mean, they're all performers, right? But like people like Janet and Paula, just the dancing, show factor, rehearsing, choreography. You know what I mean? That showman or showwomanship. I've
Yeah.
always been, even with like, you know, you have Michael Jackson, you have Bruno, but I've always was connected and drawn to the women. Now I don't always, I was always attracted to the Janet even when I was little. Same thing with Paula Abdul, and those are my influences, and it's coming from the performer background, right? The dancing,
Right.
like there. So I just strive to kind of have that factor when I perform. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of Janet's, I used to watch a lot of her behind the scenes videos where she would be the making of the video, and she was rehearsing and sweating in the rehearsal room. And
Amazing.
as a kid, and I just
I love Janet.
like to attack my rehearsals and performances, kind of learning just from watching those videos, like, oh, they have to work hard to get there, type of thing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that kind of stuff stuck with me.
I used to not like watching those videos behind the scenes of the music video because I'm like, it takes away the magic of the actual video.
Yeah.
Were you guys feel that way? Because I saw Madonna do behind the scenes for the video called Hollywood,
Hmm.
and it was really fun.
Yeah.
But I felt like, oh, I got to see the set, and it's like this really rinky dinky little set. It's like this, you know what I mean? It's so small, and everything's kind
Well,
of like,
it's cool for me because just I like it because I like to see how things were made, and I you know, it
mhm.
inspires me. But you know, and going back to the Christina thing and the ad libs, you know, just for the record, I am impressed with all of it, you know, and I chase all of her ad libs, and I'm a huge fan, you know. But that just kind of goes to show you that everybody has their, you know, preferences.
Yeah,
I could do a whole lot of ad libs, but I'm, for me, because I grew up in gospel, hey, like that stuff. I like the story, and since, you know, I'm like kind of a storyteller, I focus on that, and I'm kind of minimizing the ad libs to tell the story. And you know, my stuff is dance music, but it's also like straight up pop too. So
I
I
love
mean,
it.
that's my thing. But
I love it. One of my
I
favorite
like
soul
the.
singers is Patti LaBelle.
Oh yeah,
I get off on that girl. Like
Oh,
I get
amazing.
goosebumps all over my body every time I hear her open her mouth. It's
yeah.
Yeah.
stupid how much she shocks me like with her vocals.
Yeah.
Um, we got someone saying, "You hot, Ricky. I love you. I'm your big fan." Thank you, Inoxen Ahmed. Give me a call. Hit me up in the DM, baby.
So let's do.
Oh, and we have another comment here. Irish whiskey paranormal says, "Is that a duck or a platypus on Robert's shirt?"
It's a Robbie Ducky. So it's a duck.
How
Oh, that's cute.
cute!
I love that.
He's
Are you,
basically my little alter ego guy.
are you gonna have the Robert Ducky available on your for the show
Oh, pretty soon. Yeah, I'm getting
for
some.
merch?
I'll have it ready for Dust if we can do merch there for sure.
I love that. I love that. So April, you want to talk about something?
Yeah, I wanted to do this last part where we can just take this last section and use it for promotion for our thing. So
Okay,
this is our recording here.
let me put you in the middle then.
Okay.
All right. So how is this going to go?
Okay, so this is our plug because I'm gonna have you edit this. But so let's say what we need to say, and then we're gonna use this to promote. So here we go with the pitch.
And
Hey,
action.
all right. Hey everybody, I'm April Diamond, and
This is Robert Rene.
and
This is Ricky Rebel.
and we're going to be performing on September. Excuse me. Let's try that again. October. I'm in the wrong month.
It's okay.
I'm always a month behind. Should we try that again?
Take two. Take two.
Take two. Action. Hi, everybody. I'm April Diamond.
What's up, guys? I'm Robert Rene.
Hey, what's up? My name's Ricky Rebel.
And we're going to be performing at Dust Las Vegas on October 11th, starting at 9:30. You're going to get to hear 3 headliners and all of our hits, well, as many hits as we can squeeze in 2 hours, but it's going to be one incredible show. Make sure you go to dustlasvegas.com and get your tickets now because it will sell out. And it's going to be one amazing show with lights and visuals behind us and dancers and the whole thing. A real Las Vegas show. 3 headliners. Be there. Yeah.
Woohoo, bring your vibes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is that good? Does that
Yeah,
work?
that's good. Let's see. Let's add
A little moment.
we'll add this last part. I'm April Diamond. It's called Diamond Rebel Rene.
And we can all say it
And-
together.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Diamond Rebel. Oh, we're gonna do it individually.
No, together.
Okay,
Come to
ready?
our show. You're gonna say, "Come to our show." Diamond, Rebel.
Rebel, Rene. All right.
Ready?
Okay, you guys ready? All right, come to our show. Diamond,
Diamond, Rebel, and
Rebel, Renee. Woo! How do we do?
that was not right. Try it again. Diamond, Rebel,
Diamond.
and Renee, like in that tempo. 1,
Okay, ready?
2, and
2.
3. Okay.
We can do this. We're
We
we're
did it.
I think you
performers.
should you should totally include all this in there too, by the
Here we
way.
go. 1, 2, 3. It's Diamond, Rebel,
Oh wait, I got an
Renee.
idea. How about you say it's Diamond? I'll say Rebel and Renee.
I think it's a better way to do it. I
Okay.
agree. I agree.
Right.
Come to our show on October 11th at Dust Las Vegas, and it's Diamond.
Rebel.
And Rene.
Woo!
Woo!
3 headliners that we're gonna kill it. You're gonna love the show. Dancers, visuals, and the whole thing. A real Las Vegas show in an intimate venue. You're gonna be mind blown.
Let's go. Awesome. Yay. And cut. End scene.
End scene.
Oh,
Yay.
end scene. We got another comment here. I know you guys can't see, the comments are rolling in. Brenda, Stratter, Conrad, the 3 people above were not what I unsubscribed. Weird. Oh, I don't know what she's saying. She's having a moment.
All right, Brenda.
Brenda's having a moment. A lot of people in the world have moments, and that's the thing I'm learning about, is just to have compassion for people and to not take it personal. I'm really in that phase of my life, which is a very new phase for me, because I used to, I mean, you guys are Leos. I'm sure you take everything super personal. You have to. 'Cause the
I
Leo,
don't.
the
I
big
used
Leo,
to.
I mean,
More of a I get sensitive, but I don't get I don't get like. I
you don't get anger. You're at the point of evolution where you understand that anger is probably is sadness, basically.
Yeah. It
That's
is that I get sadness because remember I'm Leo and I'm also on the cusp of Virgo, so I have a lot of fire going on and emotionalness. So
Yeah.
I used to get my feelings hurt by certain things, but you're right. It's you learn like your music is for and what you do, it's not for everybody. Everyone has their niche and that's okay. You know what? I love you all anyway, and honestly, you'll probably come back eventually over time and go, "Wait, that's actually a good song." Because me personally, I know that I've listened to music in the past and thought, no, I don't really like that. And
yeah.
then over time, I was like, that really grew on me. I like it now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's happened to me a lot with certain
yeah,
records. It's those
it's all
B-side cuts.
okay.
You're the first time you're like, "What is this?" Like, what songs you guys inspired by? Let's talk about like our like current. What do you guys like? Any new music you're into? Did you get the new Mariah Carey album?
Oh my gosh,
Did you take a listen to that?
I'm still going through that, but of anything Mariah is huge.
I
Anything
love Mariah.
Christina. Even on a bad day, I still love those guys. Those girls, I should say. Lady Gaga, she knocks it out of the park all the time. Lately, I've been going back to some roots. I know you said new music, but there's some roots of like I used to listen to Olita Adams, and because she was gospel, and I used to listen to Deborah Cox
Oh
back in
yeah,
the day,
huge.
and they actually opened the premiere ceremony at the Grammys. Deborah Cox and Olita Adams, and who else was there? A couple of other R&B artists. I was like, I walked in because I was a couple minutes late, and I was like, wow. I was
Mm.
like, woo! I felt like church was going on or whatever, but
There's something about church and spirituality connection. I've been watching, like, Madonna did this really cool interview. It's called
mhm,
On Purpose.
mhm,
And she was talking all about her spiritual life and how she's always connected the two together, and that her
mhm,
success has
right,
always been due to her spiritual life, and
mm,
it saved her life. And she says it's kept her sane all these years, relatively.
right,
She's my hero. You guys have your heroes. Like, she's my musical hero. But
nice,
there are things that definitely do not like that she's done, and things that I absolutely love. And at the end of the day, I'm just like, that's her. And I love that it's always what
yeah,
she wants to do and why. But now she's doing this thing where she's talking about her spiritual life and how important it is. And she's like, I'm not here to sell anything to anyone.
mhm,
And I just want to like, and you're talking a lot about soul singers, Deborah Cox,
yeah,
and we just mentioned Patti LaBelle. Like, I feel people who are really channeling that light into the world.
Right.
Is spirituality a part of your lives?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. I grew up singing gospel in church as a kid. That's how I became a singer. Is to,
Mm,
I grew up singing, with my grandma at the organ, and she bounced back between the organ and the piano, and she used to tell me, sing, baby girl, sing. And that's, I was
mm.
a shy kid and I would never sing. And now I just always sing. Even when I'm not singing, I'm still singing. When I'm talking, I'm still singing. So, and that used to annoy
Beautiful.
people, but I'm just kind of like, it's okay if it annoys you. You
Yeah.
can go listen to something. I just can't be stopped.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But
that's Leo. That's
it's
Leo.
we all have a story to tell, and these people that are inspirational. Some of the newer things too in dance music I really like. I'm always a fan of Dua Lipa, you mentioned, and Ava Max. Love her stuff. I always love her stuff. And some of the DJs, because I've been in Vegas a lot and I've been hanging around some of the DJs, gotten to know
Mm,
some of the guys, the remixers, and some of them are coming to our show. I invited a few of them.
great.
And yeah, like amazing, DJs, and they're like, really like your stuff, April, like your music. So, it's kind of I like the collaboration of across all different kinds of music and dance. It's amazing how dance music and gospel and pop kind of all sort of roll together. It's kind of cool. It's
It
kind of
is
cool.
cool.
Sure.
I want
How
to
about
make a God kind of dance song.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. I think we need that right now.
Yeah.
Robert, how about
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. I mean, I have a,
I know you have a baby.
yeah, I have my
Yeah.
baby girl.
Congratulations.
She's my biggest inspiration at the moment. Like she's just
Aw.
started dancing and moving, but just I have my connection with God that every day. Every day I talk, and I feel like I've been receiving everything, not asking for like give me this, that type of thing, but the guidance and what I should do. So I always have conversations with him and the universe every day. I don't go to church, but that to me is I have my connection every day. I talk to him at night,
Mhm.
talk in the morning. So it's a big religiousness and all that stuff is really big in my life. It's got
Mm,
me to where I am now. When it comes to music, it's
Mhm.
sort of what saved me and kind of got me out of my my shell, trying to always be in the background and trying to always not want to go anywhere and things like that. So
that's what I felt about you
yeah,
when I first my first impression of you.
yeah, I was always a big hermit. Didn't want to say
You're a
anything.
hermit.
Was
Yeah.
crap.
So you changed like so kind of radically.
Yeah, and a lot of people have a problem with that, by the way. A lot of people are
I
like,
don't have a problem with it.
yeah, I know. A lot of people are like, what made you want to do this? You never talked about. I'm like, well, you never asked me. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
but it's because you're growing and evolving, and now you're becoming who you really are. Like we're all becoming, I think, more and more of who we are as we grow, and as time goes by, and you're doing the right thing. You're
yeah,
doing you're being who you are. I love that.
a late bloomer, but I love it where I'm at right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't. None of that matters. I don't think that matters. I think what matters is when the timing hits, and we're there, then we're there, and nothing could be more powerful than teaming up together with what we're doing.
Oh
And
yeah.
Ricky, for you, you you have a nice, solemn, relaxing voice, but when you get on
Mm,
stage, you're like a machine madman, like the
yeah.
Gaga of the guys on stage.
Yeah. I take over.
Yeah, you go into
Mm,
a whole other like persona, but that's what
mhm,
happens. You get on
mhm.
stage and you go and you just doing your thing. It's just incredible. So when they see you here, but then when they see you on stage, they're gonna be like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
that's Ricky." If you haven't seen Ricky on stage, you guys, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you're in for a huge surprise because
I don't
Ricky
hold
is
anything back. I
Ricky's
don't.
bad. Ricky lets loose.
I love it. I love
Mm-hmm.
performing more than I think anything
Yeah,
in the whole world.
that's
Maybe some other things I can't explain here, but
keep it
FCC
PG.
violations.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, but no, I really feel like my mom always talks about this. Like when I'm on stage, it's when I really come alive. It's
Right.
who it's the safest place for me, and which is ironic because I tend to get really nervous before shows.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it'll forever be that way, because it's just because I want it to go a certain way, and the whole thing is like we don't know what's
Mm-hmm.
going to happen, and that's what makes it exciting, and that's what makes it
Right.
so thrilling. And if it didn't have that thrillingness about it, I wouldn't be so turned on by it.
Right.
Um, and I really love it. I love the fear factor of it. I love the when the music starts and all of a sudden you're just like you're in the music.
Right.
Brittany talked about that a lot. Becoming one with the music, becoming one with the crowd. I don't think there's anything more important than that,
And
honestly.
Ricky, you said you used to tour with Brittany, is that right?
I did. I toured
Wow.
with Britney Spears during the Oops era. I
I
met
love
her.
that.
And before that too, we were doing spot dates, radio spot dates with her. Who's this girl, Brittany? And she came up on stage and did Baby One More Time. And I fell in love with her. I
Wow.
had pictures of Brittany on my tour bus, like in my little cubicle. I
That's
was
so cool.
just obsessed with her and her music. And we found out I'm born on the same birthday as her. I'm a Sagittarian, December 2nd, like her. And I
Oh,
don't know.
wow.
There's this like gentleness about her that you're talking about with me. Like
Yeah.
it's just like that with her. Like when you
Yeah.
meet
Oh,
her, she's
nice.
very calm and very sweet. But she's got this inner fire that comes out.
Yeah. I miss Brittany. I want her to come back.
I miss her.
Maybe one day
We got to
we'll
get Brittany to come
we'll
back.
get Brittany to come back with
We'll
us.
open for you, Brittany, because we love
Yeah.
you that much.
Yep.
Oh well, yeah. We'll do
Are you
songs with her.
kidding?
I want to produce for her so badly, and
Bring Brittany back.
I
Hashtag bring Brittany back.
want to brush her hair. Oh man, we're almost done with the show. We have about like 5 more minutes left, and
Okay.
it's just been such an amazing, fun, experience to be with you guys. Thank you so much, April, for producing this
Yeah.
and trusting us. Trust is a big issue in this industry.
Yeah.
Trusting us, that we're going to come through and do everything and that we say we're going to do. And I find that when push comes to shove, a lot of artists, they get freaked out and they can't be their word. It's very interesting because
Hmm.
I think that the world that you and I like and Robert and we grew up in that world where we're just like, no, it's like your word is your bond. Speaking of
Yeah.
like spirituality and God and all of that, like trying to do your best to be your word.
Definitely.
I mean, as understanding if something happens where but the show must go on,
Yeah.
right? Knock on wood. Um,
Right.
but yeah,
Thousand
but
percent.
I'm just saying I'm really grateful, and I have other opportunities I'd like to present to you guys as well in the future. There's
Yes.
this Lucky Strike thing happening November 12th. We have a
Let's
date
do
on the
it.
calendar for that,
Okay.
so I want to bring you guys on for that,
Love it.
and we just gotta
The Diamond Rebel Rene tour. Let's do this. The
right.
residency and the tour. I really think that this is the magic. So you guys see it right now where you can, while you can, in an intimate setting, because I think very, very big things are coming. And
Fantastic.
it's the thing about it too is you guys are amazing performers and you're very, very good at what you do. And as little as that venue can be, it's a nice venue, but we could take this and put it in the middle of I say Staples Center, the crypto.com center, or anywhere else. It's just as big of a show,
Right.
and we would all like show out and look incredible. So
Nail it.
it's
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's definitely major stadium concert stuff that you're going to be seeing.
Yes.
Woo.
Awesome. So, where can people buy tickets? Let's just keep saying it again and again.
Yeah. Go to dustlasvegas.com. We are the main big special event happening in the month of October, on October 11th. Go buy your tickets now. There is no parking fee. Can you imagine not having to pay a parking fee or resort fees?
Wow, that's cool.
You can just drive up and you'll have your ticket. You walk in, get there early because it's going to be a packed house. And if you want to get seats in the front, a nice booth with snacks and that kind of thing, go on there and buy yourself a table. It's not even that much. It's a little over $100. It's nothing. It's we just want to pack the house and have you guys enjoy the very first performance of Diamond Rebel Rene. You're gonna love it, and we want to hear and see all your pictures and videos. And I'm gonna have a place for you guys to tag that, so we can see, where you were sitting and watching us. But come out and see us because I'm guaranteeing you that even those three of us that are performing, we're all sitting here going, "Wow, this is gonna be a cool show,"
We
because
really mean it.
the energy between all three is just like gonna be ridiculous, and it's gonna be so good.
We got a Mama Rebel comment here. I think you guys really like each other. It shows, and together great things
Yeah.
will be happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and when I was putting it together, the first thing I thought was, man, I should perform with Robert and with Ricky. I wonder if they would perform with me. And you guys were both like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, shoot, how cool is that show going to be?
Yeah.
So, it wasn't even a second thought for me. I thought they asked me to perform, like, why don't you come do a show? And I'm like, well, I can do that, but let's bring more, you know,
That's
let's amp
great.
it up like ×3.
Love it.
It'd be
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
So, Robert, where can people follow you and find you?
Yeah, you
Your-
can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, all at Robert Rene Music. You can follow me there. That's the best places to find me. I'm also on Facebook on just Robert Rene. But yeah, go check out my stuff and become a little follower or become a duckling of mine.
A duckling. How
duckling.
cute is that?
Follow me, become a diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah. And follow me, RickyRebelRocks.com or at Ricky Rebel Rocks on all social media platforms. I have a special announcement. You probably have an announcement too. Are you a Grammy voting member? April,
I
of
am a
course you
voting
are.
member of the Grammys. I am.
Two of my songs are up for Grammys for consideration.
Hey.
They're up for they're FYC, up for consideration.
FYC.
Congratulations.
That's one song
You
called
got to
Right
say
Again.
FYC.
Okay, so what's the sentence you say?
They're up for Grammy consideration.
Grammy
FYC
consideration.
for your consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
How about you? Do you have records?
No, not this round. I don't.
Not
I'm
this
focusing on my tour, performing in the album this year, and then next year.
You
Next
got new
year.
records.
Next year.
I think we need to cut a record together, all of us. Let me
That would be
produce it.
fun.
Well, let me produce it, and we'll throw it to Longoria to tweak.
Oh yeah, my team is the best. They know their stuff.
Robert too. Robert, I love Robert.
Oh, Robert.
work with
He's like
Robert.
such a great, remixer. Absolutely.
So
Everybody's got to
he'll
have at
take the
least one
stems
remix
and
from Robert.
yeah, he'll take our stems.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Everyone, again, thank you guys so much for being guests on the show today. Ricky
My
Rebel
pleasure. Thank you,
Unfiltered.
Ricky.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Thank
I will
you.
see you guys
Mwah.
soon. Bye bye.
See you soon. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Thank you so much for watching Ricky Rebel Unfiltered. This show is filmed live at MB Studio Productions in Westlake Village, a fantastic, amazing studio that you have to come to live stream, to film your next music video, or to film a movie, commercial, whatever you need. They can handle it. Thank you so much, everybody. I will see you next week. Ricky Rebel Unfiltered every Wednesday at 12 p.m. PST. Bye.